The 2026 Toyota BZ, formerly known as the BZ4X, represents Toyota's determined step forward into the competitive world of electric mobility, and it arrives with an identity that feels more confident, more polished, and far more capable than before. Toyota has simplified the branding by dropping the 4X suffix, leaving the SUV simply called the BZ. This shift in name reflects not only a cleaner identity but also Toyota's intent to create an EV line that is distinct and memorable in its own right. Where the earlier BZ4X struggled to stand out in a market crowded with strong electric rivals, the refreshed 2026 model arrives as a complete package, designed with better power delivery, improved range, refined styling, a more sophisticated cabin, and a pricing structure that undercuts much of the competition while offering more features than ever before. One of the first things that will appeal to customers is the lower starting price. The base XLE trim begins at $36,350, which is more than $2,000 less than the outgoing model. Toyota has cleverly balanced affordability with performance, offering two battery options depending on driving needs. The smaller 57.7 kWh pack provides an estimated range of about 236 miles, while the larger 74.7 kWh pack stretches that number closer to 314 miles in ideal conditions for the front-wheel drive variant. Even in real-world US testing, the larger battery consistently delivers between 280 and 300 miles, which puts it firmly in the territory that most buyers expect from modern EVs. European WLTP tests show even higher results, pushing toward 354 miles, though those estimates are traditionally more optimistic. For those who prioritize performance and capability, an all-wheel drive configuration is also offered, which uses the same large battery but applies power more aggressively, reducing range slightly in favor of much stronger acceleration and traction. Charging infrastructure and efficiency have been significantly upgraded, addressing one of the main criticisms of the previous generation. The 2026 BZ adopts the North American charging standard, better known as the Tesla plug, which means owners will gain seamless access to Tesla's extensive Supercharger network without the need for adapters. The BZ now supports fast charging at up to 150 kilowatts, and with its new preconditioning system that warms or cools the battery en route to a charger, charging sessions are faster and more consistent, even in colder climates. From 10 to 80% capacity, the process takes around half an hour at a high-speed station. For daily charging at home, Toyota has included both Level 1 and Level 2 options, ensuring the SUV can easily fit into different lifestyles, whether that means overnight trickle charging or quicker top-ups using a 240-volt connection. Performance is where the refreshed model truly sets itself apart from the older version. The front-wheel drive BZ with the larger battery now produces about 221 horsepower, up from roughly 201 in the last generation. More impressively, the all-wheel drive version leaps to an output of 338 horsepower, a dramatic increase of more than 120 horsepower compared to the outgoing AWD model. The difference on the road is transformative. Where the old AWD BZ4X took nearly 6 seconds to sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour, the new version accomplishes the same feat in under 5, around 4.9 seconds to be exact. This puts it squarely in line with sporty crossovers and even some performance-oriented EVs, while still maintaining Toyota's trademark smoothness and reliability. The boost in power comes thanks to improved electric motors that use silicon carbide semiconductors for greater efficiency and responsiveness. Steering and suspension have been recalibrated as well, giving drivers a more connected and comfortable feel whether cruising on highways or navigating tight city streets. On the outside, the design reflects Toyota's evolving electric language. Gone are the oversized plastic wheel arch trims that once gave the SUV a slightly clumsy appearance. In their place are body-colored panels that lend a cleaner and more aerodynamic profile. The front adopts Toyota's new hammerhead styling with a sharper nose, slimmer LED headlights, and a more futuristic stance. At the rear, a full-width LED light bar ties the design together with a modern touch. The SUV now offers flush door handles, new alloy wheel designs up to 20 inches, and a selection of bold metallic and dual-tone paint options. Functional improvements include roof rails for added practicality, skid plates for a rugged hint, and an optional panoramic sunroof to make the cabin area. The entire exterior looks more premium and aerodynamic than before, with sculpted side panels reducing drag and subtly increasing range efficiency. Step inside, and the transformation is equally striking. Toyota has reimagined the interior layout around a central 14-inch infotainment display that sits high on the dash for easier visibility. Unlike some rivals that have eliminated physical controls entirely, Toyota has smartly retained tactile knobs for essential functions like volume and climate control, providing a balance between modern digital design and traditional usability. The digital instrument cluster has been redesigned and repositioned for better ergonomics, and buyers can now choose an optional augmented reality head-up display that projects navigation and driving information information directly onto the windshield. The center console has been reworked to include more storage space, repositioned gear selection, and dual wireless charging pads, along with multiple USB ports. Materials inside are more premium and sustainable, with options for vegan leather, recycled fabrics, ambient lighting, and soft touch finishes across the cabin. Higher trims add features like ventilated seats, heated rear seating, heated steering wheel, and a panoramic glass roof. The limited trim even includes a 14-speaker JBL audio system for an immersive sound experience. Toyota has leaned heavily into digital integration and smart features for this model. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and the infotainment system has been updated with quicker processing and more intuitive menus. Route planning now factors in battery percentage, elevation changes, and nearby charging stations, easing the anxiety of long-distance EV travel. The Toyota app has been enhanced as well, offering remote climate preconditioning, charging management, and digital key functionality that allows owners to unlock or start the SUV with their smartphones. Families can even share digital keys between devices for convenience. Safety remains a cornerstone of Toyota's design philosophy, and the 2026 BZ is no exception. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 is standard on every model, providing adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, cross-traffic alert, pre-collision detection with pedestrian and cyclist recognition, and traffic sign recognition. Higher trims add a 360-degree camera system, autonomous parking, lane change assist, and driver monitoring features that detect drowsiness or inattention. Crash testing remains exemplary, with top scores from both NHTSA and IIHS, reinforcing Toyota's reputation for building some of the safest vehicles on the road. Practicality is another important element for buyers considering a family SUV. The BZ provides generous front seating space with over 42 inches of legroom, while rear passengers enjoy about 35 inches. This makes it slightly less roomy than competitors like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Volkswagen ID.4 in the back seats, but still comfortable for most adults and excellent for children. Cargo space measures nearly 57 cubic feet, with the rear seats folded, enough for large suitcases, strollers, or sporting equipment. The all-wheel drive version also doubles towing capacity to 1,500 kilograms, making it a more versatile companion for road trips or outdoor activities. In summary, the 2026 Toyota BZ is not just a refresh but a reinvention of Toyota's electric SUV strategy. It arrives with sharper styling, smarter interior design, stronger performance, longer range, and far more charging flexibility than its predecessor, all while undercutting much of its competition in price. While it may not have the cavernous interior of some rivals, Toyota's blend of efficiency, reliability, and advanced technology makes it a compelling option for buyers who want an EV that is practical, future-proof, and trustworthy. With the ability to tap into Tesla's charging network, accelerate with sports car urgency, and surround passengers with safety and comfort, the BZ makes a powerful case as one of the most complete electric SUVs available in 2026.